Hey, what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back from a Division 2 build video. Yes guys, finally it's an official build video. I can say that because I've been testing for a while and I'm satisfied how the build turned out to be. So that's why I'm making the video, because obviously if I'm not happy, I'm never gonna post a video. I'm not gonna just put any gear here and there and then make a video for the sake of the views. I don't do that. And I also stay away from meta. My channel, if you're following, you know I make weird builds, contour run builds, the builds that doesn't make any sense when you look at it, but when you use it, they're absolutely gorgeous. They're perfect. They're just the build that you were looking for. Now, I've been making sniper builds for a long time, more than 2 years, and I tried to help you guys in different ways. Made armor on kill sniper builds, made healing sniper builds. There's an insane amount of sniper builds I made on the channel. Even aces and eights. What's that? Tip of the spear? Yeah, different types of sniper build I made it on the channel. Nemesis, sniper build, Mantis sniper build. There's too many sniper builds I made, okay? That's basically what I'm trying to say. However, there was one sniper build was pretty popular with you guys because it was not only doing damage, but at the same time keeping you guys alive, because it was rewarding you with getting those kills. Usually, most of the time when you're using a sniper, you're pretty vulnerable. You don't have any healing. You don't have any survivability. So when you're trying to aim and shoot that target, maybe your aim is bad. You just can't shoot properly. Can happen. I have friends like that who cannot shoot even at point blank range. Trust me. So yeah, it can happen. Okay, I understand that. I was once like that. But after playing with sniper for all these years, I'm really good with the sniper. So that's, I mean, if you use something more often, you do get better, right? So whatever the case, that sniper build was made to reward you. So if you get that kill, the amount of damage you took will be recovered, basically, because you're getting back all the armors. So it was amazing. Right now I'm upgrading that build. My secret sniper build, I'm actually upgrading it and making it even better. Now, if you haven't guessed it, yes, I'm using the ninja. And I am actually in the Roosevelt legendary, because one of my favorite, legendary for snipers setup. So yeah, this was absolutely amazing. I can't believe how smooth it went, how easily and smoothly I was able to clear this mission. I just cannot say. This was absolutely an amazing experience. That's all I can say. Okay. So what do I have here for you guys? Before I show you, I want to probably address a few of the questions maybe you have in your mind currently popping up. Is it for solo? Yes, it is, obviously. It's my channel, man. It's always going to be solo. Can it work in group? Obviously, it's going to work in group. It's going to work even better in group, because you're not only going to get more damage from your group members, but you also have 3 other decoys running around with you, so you'll be safe. Don't worry about that. Now, is it good for legendary content? Obviously, the gameplay is legendary. For heroic, it's just way too easy, okay? It's way too easy in control points and stuff. If you're trying to do that, it's way too easy. You're gonna clear control points like it's nothing. It's so easy. You don't even have to, like, there are a bunch of control points and stuff in the open world that are like sniper paradise, to be honest. You can stay far out and clear the entire control point without even actually getting a single hit on your body if you want. That's a challenge. I challenge you. Trying to do that. It's possible. It's really possible. So without any further ado, I'm basically stalling to fit more gameplay, to be honest. So let me just show you the build over here right now. As you can see, this is the build. It looks absolutely rainbow. Yeah, I know. It's RGB. It's colorful. It's a colorful build, okay? It's a colorful build. When you first look at it, it does not make any sense. The only thing that comes in your mind is like, what the heck is this thing? Well, bear with me. When you were new and you started out the game, pretty much your gear was looking like this. You have one piece of this, one piece of that, because you have no idea how gear set works. So you just slapped in random stuff. And that's basically what I've done. I've slapped in random stuff, but it's working. And I'll tell you how. So first, let's get started with the specialization. It's the gunner specialization because of the 10% armor on kill that gunner specialization provides you. Also, when you stay still for a second, you get that weapon handling. So you get 10% weapon handling, which is really nice. And you also recover some of your ammo at the same time, which is nice to have. And there are some other perks you can get from the gunner, like I think bonus armor for using the specialization and stuff like that. So that's why. But mainly I'm using it for that armor on kill. Now let's talk about the main weapon here, which is the White Death, because it's the highest base damage and a sniper for a high end, which is really sweet, and it hits really hard, okay? And it looks good. I mean, it's White Death, sounds good, White Death. Okay, we have obviously the named stat here, which is the headshot damage. We have damage to target out of cover and max rifle damage, fully maxed out. So that, and now the talent we have is determined. Now hold on. This build does not revolve around this talent. Let me tell you that. This does not. The reason why I have it, because currently it's pretty good, okay? And when I say pretty good, you know what I mean by that. It will help you a lot. If it stays like this, there's no doubt it's going to be absolutely amazing for any sniper build if you're using a high-end sniper. So what it does is basically after getting a kill, the next shot landed on an enemy is a guaranteed headshot. So landed on the enemy means anywhere. Chest, legs, arms, anywhere. You landed anywhere, it's a headshot. It's a guaranteed headshot. So that's why it's so good. You can use different talents if you want to. For example, Lucky Shot. In my previous video, like the one that I'm basically upgrading, I was using Lucky Shot. You can use Ranger. Heck, you can even use Flatline if you can find a way to pulse the enemies. That is. So you can definitely use those talents. But currently, as it stands, this talent is the best in slot that you want to run in this particular build. Now, next sniper we have is the Mantis. Yes, it's the dual sniper build. Okay, we have the Mantis because of the beautiful hive synergy. I mean, not hive, sorry, decoy synergy. Because whenever you get a kill, a headshot kill with this thing, you get those decoy back instantly. Like there is no cooldown on your decoy once you get that headshot kill. This has been out in the game for a while, so you probably know what it does. So I don't have to explain it to you. Next, we can use the Nemesis as well as an alternative, and I highly recommend to use it and swap between the Nemesis and Mantis. Depends on the content you're doing and the enemies you're facing. For example, if you're facing big chungus in a legendary content, definitely use the Nemesis because it can one-shot them without any issues. Like if you have Headhunter proc, you shoot them with a charge on their head, their helmet flies off completely. And then the next shot, you don't need Headhunter, just charge and shoot on their head. They will die with one shot. This can do like up to 50 million damage when Headhunter is active. This is insane. I can't recommend this sniper enough. It's absolutely amazing. It's really good. If you can use this, it's absolutely amazing, okay? Now, what's about the build, the gear? Why is it so colorful? First of all, we're using Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. Okay, so what it does. So we have the resourceful talent here because this is what making the build work. Okay, otherwise it's just a colorful RGB build. Okay, the resourceful talent is basically means if you have one gear equipped of any gear, that's going to count as 2. If you have 2 same gears equipped, it's going to count as 3. That's pretty much what it does. That it unlocks the additional set bonus from a gear or a brand set, which is pretty nuts. Okay, if you're a Division 1 player, you know what it does. If you don't play Division 1, if you're only Division 2 player, well, welcome to craziness. Now, the gears that I have. So first, I have a system corruption. Now, this is where you guys gonna be like, dude, I don't have a system corruption. It's okay. I'll give you an alternative one that you can use. The system corruption currently the best for this particular setup that I found out. You can use different sets. I'll tell you what it is. Why do I have system corruption? Because of the 15% of armor on kill. Because Ninja is making it 2-piece, right? So I have only 1-piece system corruption. Ninja is making it 2-piece and giving me that 15% of armor on kill. I have weapon damage, headshot damage, and headshot damage mod here. So that's pretty much what it is. Now, if you don't have system corruption, use Bellstone. But do keep in mind, Bellstone drops with armor as a core attribute. You need weapon damage. So you need to farm it with weapon handling and maybe headshot damage, or just headshot damage. If you don't get the weapon handling, it's fine. And then change this to red core attribute. So you have to be aware with that. But if you do find a Bellstone, it is really good as well because you get that 10% armor on kill and 1% armor regen, so which is nice. So if you don't have a system corruption, then use the Bellstone. That's all I can say. Now, how can you get the system corruption? Basically, it's a dark zone item. You cannot get it anywhere else, like open world drop or summit. It doesn't even have a targeted loot, if I believe, if I'm right, unless they change anything. It doesn't have any targeted loot. I guess I'm right? So you can get it from Legacy Season Cache. That's how I actually got most of mine. You can get it from Legacy Season Cache. So those caches that you get from the season itself, when you rank up in season, you get those season cache, right? So this is where you can get the system corruption if you open those Legacy Season caches. It's a chance, it's not guaranteed, but you probably will get it. But like I said, it's not a recommended choice. If you, I mean, it is a recommended choice, but it's not a necessary choice. So if you don't have the system corruption, just use Bellstone. That's all I can say. Now for the chess piece, I have the Chain Killer because obviously perfect headhunter. We get that. We have weapon damage, weapon handling, headshot damage, and headshot damage mod. Now Ninja is making a 2-piece obviously, so it's basically a Walker Harris. So we're getting that 5% weapon damage and 5% damage to armor, which is awesome. Next we have the new gear set, which is the Hot Shot, and Ninja again making a 2-piece. So we're getting 30% of marksman rifle damage and 30% of weapon handling. Again, we have weapon damage and headshot damage. Next, we have aces and eights because Ninja, again, making a 2-piece. So we're getting 15% of marksman rifle damage. Again, we have weapon damage and headshot damage. Now, as for the gloves, we actually have the UG gloves, which is UG Nagateka. And Ninja is again making a 2-piece. So we're getting 5% total armor and 10% of armor on kill. So we have weapon damage, headshot damage. I would prefer weapon handling, but per chance, I didn't bother leveling that up. So yeah, that's basically this set. Now, as for the alternative, what you can do depends on what you need. Do you want more damage? Do you want more survivability? I mean, you have plenty of survivability. If I count the armor on kill that you can get currently at this setup, you can get 35%. So 10% from Gunner, 15% from the system corruption, so that's 25, and 10% from UG, so that's 35. So currently you have 35% of armor on kill. May sound low, but it's not. When you start getting those kills, because remember, you're using a sniper build, and you're getting one-shot kills. And that one-shot quickly add up with that 35% armor on kill, and you will get that armor back very, very quickly, okay? But again, if you want more survivability, then you can drop maybe the aces and 8 and put maybe like a Bellstone knee pads. So that way you're going to have 45% armor on kill. If you want, you can do that. That's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one. You can do that. Now, but if you want more damage here, then you can drop the system corruption and put like an Orioldi piece. Why Orioldi piece? Because Orioldi will give you that 10% maximum rifle damage and 15% of headshot damage for using one piece, because Ninja will make it 2-piece. Now, if you ask me why am I not using Orioldi on the chest piece or anywhere, because I've already tested it, it's not high damage right now, because the Chain Killer is perfect headhunter, and if I use an Orioldi with headhunter, it's normal headhunter. The perfect headhunter is 150% of the killing blows damage, where this one is 125. So this is less. Even though it feels like you're going to get more damage out here, if I swap it to this, it's not. If you want, I can show you out later on. So that's basically the build. Now, how you're actually going to play with this build? Well, you're just going to get a headshot kill, proc your Determined, and then body shot if you want, or headshot if you want. I would recommend to try and get headshots because, you know, that way you'll get better. The more you use it, the more, better you will become. And as for the decoy refresh, just get one headshot kill with the Mantis and refresh your decoy and put it back there, and you'll be absolutely fine with it. I cleared, like I said, legendary content with this, no problem whatsoever. Heroic is just too easy. Group, you're going to be doing absolutely fine, no problem whatsoever. This is a very good build. If you're a new player and you want to play as a sniper, you can use this, or you just, want to play a sniper build and you just couldn't find a better variant of a sniper, because most of the snipers are like higher damage but no survivability. This will give you that survivability and a fun way to use a sniper build, right? So I would highly recommend you to try it out to see for yourself. Currently, the amount of headshot damage I get with this setup is 271. It's kind of low, but it's still doing 20 million, and that's enough damage to clear mostly the NPCs that are there. To clear. That's, like I said, if you want more damage from a sniper, just use the Nemesis. If you see a boss or something, swap to the Nemesis, fire it, like 50 million charge damage. It's gonna one-shot anything. So you can do that. Any NPCs out there you're fighting, elite NPCs on legendary or whatever, you can one-shot with the White Death. 20 million is enough damage, man. Don't worry about that. And like I said, if you're in a group, somebody's buffing you, it's gonna go like 25, 30 million buff. That's huge damage from a high-end sniper. Now, if you want to see the damage difference in the shooting range, I'll show you guys. So basically, I'm going to sit here and let's see. I'm going to fire. That's 17 million. Wait, that's 20 million right there. And yep, I'm going to be doing 20 million all the time on headshots. 20 million, 20 million. If I hit it on the body, look at that, 20 million. Wait, reloading. 20 million again, because obviously Determine is active. As you can see, the icon, as long as the Determine is active, you can just hit it on the body. It's going to be 20 million all the time. Head again, 20 million. So that's the damage. So 20,338,000. That's the damage I'm getting currently right now. If I swap this to the Orioldi and put the same headshot damage mod here. Wait, where is it? This one. Yep. So if I do this, swap it back, and this will, let's see how much damage it is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little lower. Not too much, but it will be a little lower than that. So yeah, you can see 19.5 and 20.2. Okay, 20.2. Okay. 20,201,000, where this one's 20,300,000. It's like 100k, 130k-ish difference between the Chain Killer and the Orioldi. So it's definitely viable. You can definitely use the Orioldi if you don't have a good Chain Killer. You can definitely use this. Now, let's try a different way. So let's keep the Orioldi for now. Let's take away the Aces and 8 and use Fox's Prayer, right? Because you might think Fox's Prayer would do more damage with that damage to target out of cover, right? So let's test that out. So let's just proc it. Okay, let's go. We have 11 million here, 19 million, 19 million. So you can see with this setup, we have 19.4 million here every time. Yep, 19.4 million. So it's not more damage than the Aces piece, even though it looks like it is because you have damage to target out of cover, but it's not. It's not. This is better. Aces and 8 is better because it gives you 15% max rifle damage. And damage to target out of cover mostly not going to be active because NPC is going to be out of cover most of the time. They will be in cover. Then they don't stay out of cover most of the time. Now, let's try swap it with the Chain Killer. Let's see how much this one does. Wait, come on, swap. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. And let's see how this one does. 5 million. 5 million. We have 13 million there. 19 million. It's fully procced. So we have 19.6 million here. It's a little bit higher than the Orioldi, like I said, obviously. And yeah, that's 19.6 million with the Fox's Prayer. So definitely not recommended right now because it's lower damage. The Aces and 8s will be doing more damage. So right now, as you can see, if I use the Aces and 8 and fire it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 20 million. There we go. See? Back to 20 million again. 20 million. 20.3 million right there. See? 20,338,000. So that's the setup here. Use that. Have fun. That's all I can say. And let me know how it goes for you. So that's pretty much for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.